Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Love throwing to start us off. Finds his back complete. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready. Dive play straight ahead. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Third and 2, up to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. You get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Hand cycle.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Ready, green jet. Black 40. Drill green. Slice blue.
Go, 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 go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Shotgun now for Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. On the sideline, he's past the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
19 tight, back
to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Dropping back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's 2nd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Getting out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Not trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 10 block, check view. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Love now to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
On the double.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around you, and that's do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
The 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Mustang 19. Go.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Brawley's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45. White. Get him, go get him. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is McCaffrey, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Hey, Chris. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Ready? Ready, ready.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Ready.
And they're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Come on, set. Go. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Okay, ready. Ready, ready. 10 black.
Love now off the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Flushed out now to his left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Cowboy, 65 catch, 65.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Connects with his back. Hall has a hole left, room to run. Brees Hall, he will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing Brees Hall with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set, ready.
They bring Collins in motion right.
Hut, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Bengals, first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw, here's Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
4 yards.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Bengal first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Rail. Come on, set. Catch 33. Yellow. Needle blue. 52 blaster. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Bengals.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Elliott connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19, 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Lobs this deep down the middle. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it to the end zone. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take the lead on that successful kick.
Bengals 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Sticky, green. Set, huh?
Love from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To the left and hauled in by Likely. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing his Love on third. It's caught. Chase has it. He's got the first down grab and still going. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here we go, set, ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Chased out to his right. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Fullback trying to barrel it across. Gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we could see them go for? Let's find out. Looking to throw. From the pop, he will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Now come up on 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's complete, David Njoku. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with the first down following that last play.
At the 39-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready? Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard
Buffalo
line.
18, 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cowboy 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Montgomery has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Line up the design keeper. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets grow their lead to 8. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 40, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. His run forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
That's caught for the first. Now he's past the 25. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Checks it down to Hall. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Red. Go.
He's going to throw it. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 Rattlers. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back on 2nd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Got to keep this one and go. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Hey, check.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Blue 32. Blue striking.
Man in motion out of the slot. Love with it on 1st down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To the air with Love. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love back to it after the pick. Dump off caught by his back. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Let's go. Red, 33, yellow. Field, black, check.
Love now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. Thrown on 1st down, Love. On the out route, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game, and I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll throw it here on first. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
29. Bengals 28.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down throw. Here's Love. He'll set up the screen to Chase. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
32. Ready?
Love from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Ready?
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. Here's the one back on the handoff. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bengals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Black foot. Ready.
Throwing. It's Love. Jets bringing pressure, and they've got it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Ready up.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Viking 18. Ready.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So the win goes to the Jets. And this was the type of